guys to my video again. This is another build showcase. So yeah, let's get started. So we'll go through the rings first. I do have the Scarlet ring, so this switches my max focus and my max health. So my focus will be my health, and then vice versa. I have the ring of determination, so this allows me to use health instead of focus. And then the band of calmness, mainly for the max focus increase by 50%. Because of the Scarlet ring, the max focus turns into max HP increase by 50%. And then for all of my equipment, so the helm, the armor, gloves, shoes, weapon, I do have the max focus increase gem infusion on all of them. So this one, 15%, 15, 10, 10, and 10. That's to go with the Scarlet ring, and that puts me to 1.3k HP. And for the playstyle, really it's focused on charge attack. So with the weapon, the Hope Scythe or any other two-handed scythe, it has one of the fastest charge attacks in the game, so you want to utilize that. But yeah, for the enchants, I have the increased charge attack, gain health on charge attack, stamina recovery, item weight, and then drain focus. The helm, I have plague damage increase because this weapon here, the Hope Scythe, it's integrated with plague element, so it's always gonna hit plague damage, so you want that increased damage there. I do have the legacy enchantment on this helm. It's the 6% health once per rune attack, so this gives me HP back every time I cast a rune and it hits an enemy. I have stamina recovery, damage taken decrease, and then focus gain decrease by 32%. For the armor, I have infected enemy stagger resistant decrease by 30%, stamina recovery, damage taken decrease, and then item weight, drain focus. For the pants, healing increase, stamina cost decrease, damage taken decrease, and then again the item weight decrease and drain focus in combat. And then lastly, for the gloves, I do have the execute enchantment, so this will kill any enemies below 20% instantly when they're infected. And then I have the infection buildup increase, healing increase, damage taken decrease, and then the drain focus again. So I want to have, or I do have, drain focus in combat and all of my armor, and then focus gain decrease. It's to help with the, where is it? This one, stamina cost decreased by 20% at low focus, because you'll be charge attacking most of the time, which costs stamina, so it helps with that. And it should be okay because you do have the ring of determination, and that nullifies the focus use for runes, so it should be fine. For the stat points distribution, I just have faith, focus, and equip load. So 42 faith for the weapon requirement, 58 just to give me to that 1.3k HP, and then equip load just for the heavy weight class. So with the high HP, every charge attack will give you roughly 70 HP back, and that's enough to blink twice, to use the blink rune twice. And then with the legacy enchant, 6% health once per rune attack, this will give me 110 HP back every time I hit an enemy with the rune attack. So with the runes that cost 100 HP, 100 focus, it's basically free rune attacks. You can spam it infinitely as long as you're hitting them. And then yeah, again for the playstyle, you'll be charging all your attacks. So every time you charge attack, you just blink, just to reposition and then reset your attack pattern. Having very high HP as well, you know, you can do this. And then if you need HP, you can just charge attack, rune attack, or you can simply just heal up. For the runes, you want to have blink on your utility slot if you don't have it on your weapon. You want the Tremor Slam. This is an instant stagger on any enemies, including bosses. And you also want Focus Halo. So Focus Halo gives you focus, but because of the Scarlet Ring, it gives you HP instead, max HP. So as you can see, I have 1.3k HP. If I use the Focus Halo, it gives me about 100 HP. So it's nice to have. But that's pretty much it for the showcase or the build. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video, and you know, if it's okay, please subscribe. Thank you.